Welcome to another Tabletop Ramble. You join us for a bit of an impromptu session. Today we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. Brotherhood of Venice. Okay, so today we are joined by Johnny, Gavin, and Craig. Okay, I think, should we just, I mean, with this game, it's going to pretty much walk through what we're doing as we go. But I'll pass you over again because this is a game that's by, remind me,
Triton Noir.
Triton Noir, and it's based on the
and Ubisoft.
Yeah, and it's based off the famous Ubisoft game. I'm sure most of you guys will be aware of. Okay, so like I said, this game pretty much walks you through. So I'm not going to sit here for hours trying to explain the rules. We just do a very brief intro and then we'll crack on. Ooh, get you in there. You go. You're waiting, Gav.
Yeah. Okay. So, like Jacko said, this is based off the very popular series of video games Assassin's Creed, set during the time of Ezio in the 16th century in Venice. So we're each, first of all, we all need to pick ourselves an assassin's apprentice. So we're going to start off with the very first memory.
Oh, we should say there are going to be spoilers. So
yeah.
If you don't want to know what happens, then do one.
Yeah. This is not the stream for you. No. Right, so we've got 4 different characters to pick from. We have Alessandra. We have Bastanio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. My Italian's rubbish. Claudio and Daria.
I think that second one's Bastiano.
Bastiano, yeah, I think you're probably right there. Yeah. So, who wants which assassin? I know which one I want, but
I'll take what's left.
I'll be Bastiano.
You want to be Bastiano?
Since I can pronounce it.
You choose next, mate?
I will go with Claudio.
I'll take one for the team. I'll be Alessandra.
Alessandra and Daria then.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
chaps. So, first of all,
Do we open it?
open it and you want to take out the large red card.
Right. So I'll show you what I've got in mind.
So it should look like that.
Bastiano.
So this is going to be spoiler heavy.
Very spoiler heavy.
Okay, so we have got here, I have got a card with Daria.
Read this card before taking other cards out of the envelope.
So,
Okay. So that's level 4, level 2, level 0. Take it. We want to start with.
What you want to start with is your Assassin's Apprentice card.
Oh, Assassin's
on the other side
of
level 0.
Level 0.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So has everybody got that?
Yep.
Should be your top card, Assassin's Apprentice.
Yep.
And then you place it on your character board there, like that. The other cards you can put back in the envelope. So, on your red card, there is actually a series of instructions. So, it says, reveal the large Assassin's Apprentice card, which we've all done now. And then it also says, leave the other cards in the envelope without revealing them. That includes your little pack. So, they all go back in the envelope. That was nice and easy, that one.
Wow.
These instructions are phenomenal.
Great, are they? So, who's got a dude and who's got a female?
Mine's female.
Yours is female.
Yeah.
I believe I have a female as well.
I'm the one stabbing.
So am I. So these are all your Assassin's Apprentice figures. We all get proper ones once we've completed this mission. So Johnny, you're blue. Jacko is yellow. Craig is black. And I'm green. So these just go on the bottom of your little mini. Just so we can add, because the Assassin's Apprentice miniatures are quite similar, so it just helps you sort of differentiate. And we all need to go on fast travel. Square. There, like that.
We love a bit of fast travel.
Don't we all?
The question is, do we get an eagle to help us?
Well, in later missions you can synchronise from the tower, which is quite nice because you can't see them on the camera yet, but trust me, the reveal's worth it. The guys can see them on top of the Kallax at the moment.
Yeah,
I was going to save it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't see that.
You didn't see that.
You didn't see that.
See what?
You didn't see nothing, right?
You ain't seen nothing.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
So during each memory we have objectives to carry out, and they're listed. We'll go over those with each memory. So each memory is set into turns, and each of these turns is 4 phases. So the first phase is an event phase where we draw an event card and apply its effect to that particular round. Then you move on to the Assassin's phase, and if you can see on the player boards we have these white cubes. And you have to spend these cubes in order to carry out actions. So everybody's got 3 to start with. So what can you do action-wise? We can move for 1. So that's moving from one square to another. You can't move diagonally. You can trade for 1. Sorry, my phone's going a bit crazy there. Let's put it on silent for a bit. So, you can trade. So, any 2 assassins in the same square can trade items between each other. You can complete an objective. Now, these take between 1 and 3 cubes depending on the number printed on the little token on the actual objective. So, these ones are all spend 1 cube to complete the action. You can also use a fast travel station for 1, and we're all starting by this fast travel station here. So that is to enter or exit any map. And you can go on to the next memory, place your assassin outside. So once you get to that square, you can decide, I want to use the fast travel station, and then you'd leave the map. For 1. That's you off the board, that's you completed your particular...
Okay.
That's you completed this particular game, or memory rather.
Don't do it as the first action.
Don't do it as your first action.
Damn.
Please no. You can also use a weapon for 1, but we're not doing that at the moment. Not with this particular memory. I will go through it in a minute. So another thing you can do is the classic for Assassin's Creed, which is hiding and searching bodies for 1. Because, you know, everybody loves to hide a body in a bale of hay. It's Assassin's Creed, you know, and yeah, bit of looting. You can also use cubes to equip weapons. You can also save later on, but again, we'll go through the save later. And that's it. Those are your actions that you can carry out. So the basics: move, attack, use fast travel stations, trade between each other, and carry out objectives. Quite simple. So that was the Assassin's phase. Moving on from that, you have the enemy phase, which is when the enemy start to do their thing. And then you have the end of turn phase, which is when you sort of clean up and move on to the next round. Quite simple, isn't it, really? So the first 3 memories of this game are designed to teach you the rules in stages. So we're going to start off with Sequence 0, Memory 1. And I'll just read out the little spiel that comes with it. So, prisoners. Ezio Auditore, I'm sure everybody remembers that name, who's played the game before. One of the greatest assassins of all time. Yeah. It was him who picked our small group of assassins to help him prepare for his face-off with the Templar, Cesare Borgia. What an honour. Cesare is currently trying to conquer a fortress in Navarra, and Ezio is about to confront his long-time enemy and finally get rid of him. We have been tasked with creating a diversion, and we managed to distract the Templars long enough for Ezio to enter the fortress. Unfortunately, we've had to give up our freedom for that, and we are now prisoners. We managed to warn the Brotherhood with a carrier pigeon, and we know that a group of assassin's apprentices are on their way to rescue us. Once freed, we can move on to the next phase of the plan and help Ezio. So we are the assassin's apprentice in this particular memory. And we have to rescue the 4 assassins that have been captured. And we do that at these locations here with the objective markers on. pretty much it. So, now, spoiler alert, we have our very first, well, I'd say very first envelope to open, but we've all done one already, haven't we? So this is Sequence 0, Memory 1. And again, it's got a little objective, it's got a little player aid, which is quite handy. So I'll put that. There you go. Little player aid there. Flip that over.
Do we all get one of those?
No.
Don't
But to be honest, yeah, it's big enough. Don't pass it back, Jack.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So, let's open this envelope.
These all come by carrier pigeon this morning.
Yeah. All these envelopes did. So these are your event cards. So we have. So here's your little red marker on the back there. This tells you how to set the memory up. And it also tells you in this very handy campaign booklet as well, which I'm showing to the main game because it's quite big. It tells you how to set each board up, which we've done already in preparation for the game. So the red card for this particular memory tells us to reveal the four small equipment cards and split them between the assassin's apprentices. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Those cards go back there. So as there's four of us, we might as well all have one each. So there's one for Bastiano, one for Daria, one for Alessandra, and one for Claudio. I can pretty much tell you what they all say. So we're also told not to reveal the 5 event cards, which are here. So we'll just pop those by the main board for now. So like I mentioned earlier, the event phase, that's where we turn an event card over and follow the results there. And we've also got 5 small reward cards, which we're going to leave off the board for now and not look at them. So now we flip the card and keep it near us so we know what we're doing.
Do we put these on there?
Yes, sorry,
the equipment cards.
Place them in a 1 plus of the 5 equipment slots of your board, which is here.
Oh, those ones, right.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 different items you can carry at any one time. And we've all got parachutes.
Very useful, to be fair.
One of the things I do love about this game is everything is accompanied by a reference so that you can look it up in the rulebook.
Mm-hmm.
So the parachute is accompanied with, and it says read 24. So if we turn to rule point 24 in the manual, thank you for this triangle, by the way. So all that does is tell you about the equipment. So it tells you where to place it, what it is, also tells you the cost in order to use it. So for the parachute, it tells you it's going to cost 2 of your little white cubes. Yeah? And the way you use a parachute is if you're on a roof or at the top of a tower, you can move to another roof on this map, eliminate 1 guard on your arrival square, lay their miniature down before you perform a detection test. Now a detection test, what that is when you move into a square with a guard, you have to perform a detection test to see whether they see you. And we roll one of the red dice that's over there in the dice tray. Jacko.
Oh, sorry.
In the dice tray. And there are 3 different results on these dice. Just trying to remember how many you roll. 2. So you roll 2. If no icons at all appear on the dice, then the assassin stays incognito. Great, happy days. They've not seen you. If you get 1 or more of the eye symbols, that means the assassins become exposed and the alert state immediately becomes So you have to flip this little token like that. So now the guards are onto you.
Nice.
Yeah. If you get the eye or any eye with the alarm bell, the assassin only becomes exposed if the alert state is already on red. If it's on green, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So if the guards are on alert, they're more likely to spot you.
Cool.
Any questions? Any questions?
At this point, you run and you try and hide in a hay
You
bale.
run and try and hide in a hay bale, although there aren't any hay bales in this one.
Or try and mingle with other people.
So,
again, there aren't any there.
There aren't any.
Sorry, did you say that if they're on
If it's the eye on its own, they
If it's the
become
eye on its
alert.
own, they become alert.
Yeah.
If it's the eye
then
with
you
the
flip that.
bell, they're on the alert if
If it's already there like that. So
Oh,
they had
okay.
to have seen you
So
already.
that one is not as bad as that one. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll turn it back to the green side because they don't know we're here yet. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
That's
Cool.
So we keep going until we've all run out of cubes and then it moves on to the next round. So I won't actually run through what happens when we get spotted yet. I'll wait until we actually do because hopefully we won't.
Fingers crossed.
Cool.
you want it to be a nice surprise.
We do want it to be a nice surprise, you're right.
How do we determine who goes first?
Should we work alphabetically? A, B, C. Well, we all work together. There's no actual specified order.
Okay, fair enough.
You can actually just say, right, I'm going to take my turn here.
I was thinking, when did Johnny start with A?
I'm no longer Johnny, I'm Alessandra. Can you not tell by these beautiful locks?
Is that what we're calling them?
Yes.
Couldn't tell
Ronic
which of your
chaps.
hood.
So, first things first, we have to take an event card and we'll see what it says. So, corruption. During this turn, the first assassin to become exposed after a detection test can choose to discard one equipment card for each eye or eye with a bell in order to bribe the enemy. The assassin ignores the result of the test and then stays incognito.
Yeah.
Do you want to pop that
Okay.
under the camera? So it gives us a chance there to sort of try and stay incognito.
It's giving us a bit of a
Yeah.
nice, friendly start, really, isn't it?
It kind of is, isn't it? Yeah.
Try not to expose yourself.
Try not to expose yourself too much.
Yeah, please make a call for that one. I was thinking there is a nice plan here because we have a rooftop there.
We do have a rooftop, yeah.
And we've got a guard on a rooftop right
We
there.
do.
And we all have a parachute.
Mm.
So one of us, one move, parachute, one guard out.
I'm a bit surprised how a parachute lets you go to another rooftop. Should that be more of a
Yeah.
hang glider?
Well, you see, well, I mean, you know, they were all designed by the great and wonderful Leonardo da Vinci. Because those of you that stick with us right the way through, you're going to see some of his inventions pop up. I can
Perfect.
guarantee it. And if I've read things correctly and listened to the hype, I do believe that Leonardo is in the box somewhere as well.
Ooh.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Spoiler alert. Yeah. You wait till we get onto the 3 expansions. So,
Let's play this one first.
yeah, let's play this one first. Yeah. Right. So, let's play.
Let's do
So,
it.
like Johnny says, I think one of our first actions should be one assassin move onto this roof here,
Utilise
and
the
then-
parachute.
utilise the parachute across to that guard there, take them out, which will knock them over.
I mean, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, and then they can perform. So basically, they're going to use all their 3 moves up
Just
in
to
the
take
first
out that
go.
guard.
Just to take. Well, no, it's going to be 1,
And
2 to take out that guard. Yeah.
I don't mind doing that.
Are you,
Go for it. It's your idea,
okay,
mate.
Okay,
It's
then,
your
okay,
idea.
then. Go
So
for it.
using one action.
One action, yeah.
onto
So
the
just take
rooftop.
it off your board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the second action is my parachute.
Yeah.
So take 2 off and sail across. Off we go.
Knock him over.
And he's now.
He stays on the board, but he's asleep.
He's asleep.
No.
He's unconscious.
Snooze.
I could potentially help him as a first aider though.
Nah,
we don't
I
wanna
don't
do
think they
that.
had first aiders back in the 16th century. Right, so well, we've still got another 2 guards on the board, so we need to be careful.
And they're not on rooftops.
They're not on rooftops, are they? No. So we're gonna struggle with these two guys, and we don't have weapons, so we don't actually because we're only apprentices. They don't trust us with hidden blades yet. Yeah.
So is it me next?
Yeah. Can be if you want, Craig. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking of moving over to here. That'll take on my movement, but it'll set me up for the next.
Remember, you can't move diagonally.
But I'm using the parachute. I can.
Oh, you're going to use the parachute and head straight over, yeah? Yeah.
So 1, 2.
Do I need to make a roll by the way?
1, 2.
No, you don't, because you were instantly knocking him
And
out.
then
You just say
parachute over there.
I
love
well
that
done.
it spun round there as well. Nice curveball.
That was a nice curve. So it looks like you and me, Jacko, are stuck with the harder of the two.
Well, yeah, that's what you expect, ain't it?
Yeah. So do you want to go next? Or?
No, go on.
Okay, so I think I'm going to try and sneak in on this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to cost me, well, if I move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm set up for my next, to try and break in on my next go.
Now, just a quick question.
1, 2, 3.
Now, as they've got, I mean, I don't know if this matters in this, but they seem to be armed with crossbows. Have they got ranged weapons?
At the moment, no.
Okay,
because we're not playing with
that's fine.
combat rules in this particular one.
Okay.
All that's going to happen is we're going to get arrested and taken off the board.
Oh.
So,
We're playing on easy mode.
Because the game's trying to break you in gently over
that's
the
fine. That's fine.
Yeah?
As long as I know I'm not going to get shot as soon as I appear for it. Right, okay.
So I am actually going to try this guy here. So
go for it.
Off I go. 1, 2, 3. So I have entered a square with a guard. So now I have to roll for a detection test. So, Jacko, if you would do the honours, please.
Is it 2, did you say?
2 dice, mate, yeah, and we'll see what we've got.
Okay, so we've got 1 eyeball and 1 blank.
So, because of the event phase that allows me to discard a piece of equipment in order to bribe the guard, I'm going to do just that. So I'm going to discard my parachute, take it off my board, and I can ignore the result of that detection test.
Nice.
That's good, isn't it?
Cool.
Nice.
Excellent.
Smart.
And that's me done for my first turn.
Now, is there any benefit to us grouping together in as much as if I go in the same place, well, would I still have to roll a detection test?
Yes, you would.
Right,
yeah.
okay, so there's no benefit.
No benefit to you coming and joining me,
No.
because I can actually get that on my next round anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I might as well head towards that other
So
guy,
you might
I
as well
suppose.
head towards the other guy, mate, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to reach him, am I?
No.
So I will go 1, 2. Now, why is there that on there?
If you look closely round the edge of the tile, you can see a thick black line, and that's a wall.
Oh,
that
okay.
represents a tile boundary you can't cross.
Right.
I don't know whether you can see it properly. If you want to have a look at, show them that tile because we can. So you can see how that tile's got thick black lines around it. That represents a wall,
So
and it can't be crossed. So you can't get in that way.
Yeah, so you'd have to go in through.
I could get in that way.
But you can get in that way, yeah, because there's no thick black lines.
Is this our objective?
Is there? I can't quite see because of the angle. Is there a gap in the middle? Can I walk in through there?
No,
that's
just,
a thick
that's
black
just
line. all the way.
artwork. So the black line does actually.
It goes all the way down, right? In that
underneath
case,
it.
I might as well head over to there for my third. So
Right, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. So that's the end of everyone's turn, basically. So, end of turn phase now. So we don't actually do an enemy stage in this particular memory because we're playing sort of breaking is nice and gentle, like I said. So just going to go skip straight to the end of turn phase, and that's basically check whether to start a new game or not. Well, we can't because we're all still alive. Well, we're all still free at the moment, and we're ready to move on to the next round. So refresh your white cubes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everybody done that?
Mm-hmm.
And then we move back to the event phase again. So what's going to happen this time? You don't belong here! During this turn, any detection test on a roof is carried out as if alert, except for the assassin Bastiano. So, going back to what we were saying about the red dice. If we were to roll the eyeball with the bell, it would only matter if that was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's telling us that we have to now
On rooftops.
On rooftops.
On rooftops,
yeah.
yeah. On rooftops only. Which
And
All the
not
cats
including me.
and not including Craig, yeah. So the only person, well, none of us are in any real
No.
danger there with that one.
There's
So
no
My guy's
guards.
out anyway, so.
yeah, your
Yeah.
guy's out cold. Yeah,
It's like you foresaw that event coming.
it is really.
Well,
isn't
you know, I've just been blessed with that gift.
it? Yeah.
So
So, should we keep the same order?
might as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, I think straight away my first action is to
Uncover that. So you basically,
cover that.
so basically, you pick that up and put it on your board.
That.
Yeah.
Whole that just that thing.
Yeah,
Hold
just
on.
just that, and then pop it on your board. We don't actually look at it until the end
Okay.
because that tells us what we've won. Isn't
Oh,
that
lovely.
nice?
And what exactly is this? Just out of interest.
So that's just a reminder to. These are just little reminder tokens. These little yellow things telling you
Where the
you need to
guards are.
perform a detection test here. Yeah,
Okay, so I've got 2.
you got 2 left. You might as well try and flee,
I'm
or you
just,
can back Jacko up.
Run away.
you know what, Jacko? I'm going to come and join you, mate, just to help out, just in case things go sideways.
Just in
Yeah,
case.
you never know, do you?
Because if
You never
Jacko
know.
gets arrested,
Then
then
I can still
yeah,
sneak in,
then we can
hopefully.
still stick.
Yeah. Okay.
So I believe Craig was up next then.
So, one to move.
Once
So I move into here.
Yeah,
I take this for 1.
yeah,
And then I'll move back for 1.
nicely done.
Easy.
Simple, isn't it?
You're right.
Well, we weren't going to say anything.
We
mate,
weren't.
were we?
No, you kind of did it for us. So I'm going to use 1 to do my objective as well. There we go. And then I'm going to come and join the guys over on that square there. So I'm going to spend my last 2 to move. 1, 2.
And it's all down to you, Jacko.
No
It's all
pressure.
down to Jack.
No
No
pressure.
pressure
at
Big
all, mate.
moment.
No
Go on then,
pressure at
move
all,
me
mate.
in. Move me in.
Right, detection test time.
So I've got to roll.
Have you managed to
these
sneak in?
Oh,
You've
no.
been
Yes.
seen.
No, it's
No.
fine because
It's
it's
the
not on
one with
Oh,
rooftop.
he's not on a rooftop. Yeah, yeah.
You're fine, mate.
You're fine. You've done
Pick
it.
it up.
So that was
What?
that to pick it up.
And then
And
you move
then-
out.
And then move back out again.
Run away.
And now we can all flee back to the fast travel station.
Perfect.
Woohoo!
Unless, of course, the next event really screws us over.
Unless, of course, the next event really screws us over. Yeah, exactly.
Anyone not
So-
on a rooftop is caught.
He's dead. So, Assassin's phase all complete. Anyone got any white cubes left they want to spend?
No.
No? Right. So, refresh your cubes, gentlemen. Cubes.
How refreshing.
I love a game with cubes.
We'll
Pete
give
will
it
tell you
dice,
I
to be
don't.
fair.
I hate dice. Dice hate me.
Didn't do too bad previously.
What's that game that Pete got you to play?
Is it
Sidereal
Side-
Concord.
Sidereal-
Yeah,
yeah,
Concord,
yeah. To be fair, my head
That
wasn't
was
in the
all
game.
you.
My head wasn't in the game that night. I think I was just having a bad night. I need to play it again. Sorry, Pete. Sorry, Pete. Right, so on to the event phase again. Let's see what this card has in store for us. Shadow. During this turn, ignore the first detection test. Well, we
Nice.
could have done with that earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
Pretty much.
matter.
Well, we're all alright at the moment.
Yeah.
So now we just all need to run away.
Just walk off the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's going to take 2 turns to get there.
It's all three to get
Because
there,
we're all
and,
3 away, and then we have to use another one in order to use the fast travel station.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
So, well, first job, might as well get there
Yeah.
using my 3 cubes.
Should we all just do it together? Oh,
Might
actually,
not
yeah,
be
Craig.
slightly
Yeah.
I was going to say
Craig's going to use it.
Craig's
Craig-
going to have to use it first because he needs to come through here.
No,
No.
isn't it?
I'm going to use my
Parachute.
parachute to get here.
Oh, so it's not one use thing, parachute.
It is not.
No, cool. Happy days.
And then 1 to
Get
get
there.
here.
Want
Awesome.
to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was handy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice and easy.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, and that's me.
I'll do the same. I'm gonna go that way. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
just
you
to be
you
different.
You just want to be awkward.
The
Yeah.
next event
Yeah.
card, though, is going to be anyone at the fast travel dies.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if it was.
Yeah.
Anybody get any white cubes left?
Nope.
No.
Right. Refresh then, and I'll flip over the next
That's
one.
refreshing.
This is very refreshing.
Whoop.
Oh,
Craig.
Malteser avalanche.
I hope you're going to pick all them up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Who's going to miss a Malteser, to be fair, though?
Not my cat.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to the next event phase. Let's see what we've got this time. Florins coins. During the assassin phase, one assassin can use an action to throw florins on a nearby square. The guards on this square are busy picking up coins because we all know guards are very poorly paid.
Yes.
They will not perform any detection tests until the end of the assassin's phase. That would have been
Nice.
better,
That would have
wouldn't
been
it?
well good, to be fair.
Well,
I don't think it's going to hurt us, is it?
I think
No.
we're all escaping now.
so I think I can tell what we're all going to do now, aren't we?
Escape.
Oh.
Murder the guard.
Can I go up there and kick? Oh no, I don't know. I just want to use my parachute.
I've nothing to kill him with.
I kill you.
Sorry, it's Messy Craig next. He's still picking up Maltesers, ladies and gentlemen.
I activate the fast travel.
What one are you?
Yeah, he's the black one.
What?
He's the
Black.
black one.
It's black.
I've got them all.
Well done. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to activate the fast travel station.
I'm going to climb up there. For 1. Go back there for 2. Activate the station for 3.
There's always one. There's always
I
one.
don't like wasting any actions. You know, I hate that when you don't feel like
That
you
was
got-
just 2 actions
That's
wasted,
not
though,
good.
wasn't it? Off and on.
It kind of was, wasn't it? That was my fault.
It's a bit of training. Like keep yourself fit, climbing up
Well,
a wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
You wait till we get the tower on the board. Right. So that's it. We've done it.
Is that
We've
the
done it.
first
So-
memory done?
And now I need to turn over to the next page.
Right.
And
I'll tell you what.
Hang
I'm
on.
gonna pause it.
We're not done. I've got to read it.
Oh, you got to read
Yeah,
for the end of
yeah.
that. Okay, so
Well done. We are free thanks to the young assassin's apprentices. Young. Does anyone remember when we were that?
what's young?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Back
remember.
in
Even the youngest
1991.
here, I still can't remember being young.
No. Cesare's forces are leading the assault against the fortress and have already managed to take over some of the buildings. We will soon put Ezio's plan into sabotaging Cesare's gun into action. Memory 1 completed.
Way! Now we
Do we get rewards?
So there is a bit of clean-up to do, yeah. So take the reward cards in envelope 1,
As
the
we come out
cards
the
that we
end of
set aside earlier.
Ooh.
So give 1 common sword to each assassin. So
No,
we
not
all
those-
get a
Not
sword.
those ones.
Oh, not these ones.
Not those ones. Not those ones, mate. No,
That'd
no.
be silly
What
down
those
there.
ones? That's your
That's
deck,
my
isn't it?
own. Yeah.
So you get a sword.
Yay!
You get a sword.
Yay!
You get a sword.
Yay!
Everyone gets a sword. That's nice. isn't it?
Marvellous.
So that goes on your little weapons.
As I say,
Oh, the weapon bit.
how come Craig's got a proper sword? That's not fair.
Craig, I'm really nervous when you start handling my sword.
Illicitly meat server.
Okay,
So give 1 common sword to each assassin's apprentice and give the hidden blade to Claudio. Oh look, it's like I saw it coming.
So, did you get that one then? There you go.
I,
So
I
you
get
get
the
that.
hidden blade. Yeah, I get the hidden blade as well. So we're not playing with less than 4 assassins. Oh, Claudio's not in play, so that's good. So we can turn to the diary of memories if we want at this point and save it.
Mm-hmm.
Just all it is putting stickers on the little diary of memories in the back,
Okay.
which is there.
Lovely.
That's upside down. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let Jacko show you.
So this would be your diary of memories.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that arm.
There we go.
You
The
still
army
got
is-
that song stuck in your head from
Yeah, it's every time you say it.
Where were we? Right, so. So we now flip over our little objective tokens. And there it tells us how many XP we go up.
2.
2.
Right.
We've got 2. Yeah,
Yeah, we've got 2.
you've got it upside down, Craig. So yeah, everybody moves up 2 XP. And what happens is, I don't know whether you saw on the Diary of Memories page there, when you reach 25 XP, you move up to level 1. When you reach 55, you move up to level 2. 95 up to level 3.
Oh, wow.
And 125 up to level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a long way to go.
We've got a long way to go yet.
Well.
Yes. So at the minute we're still only on level 1. So.
Are we on level 1 or are we on level 0?
Well, we're still technically all Assassin's Apprentices at the moment at level 0.
Still got RL plates.
Yeah, we've still got our L plates. So
that
we've
P
also
plate, though.
we
What
completed
that
it to
P?
100% sync as well, but I'm not putting the stickers in the book and ruining it.
100% sync.
100% sync.
Love
Nice
it.
one. So now that the Assassin's Apprentices have completed their objectives, we can now play as the Assassins. So basically,
Is this a good? Are we gonna go on to level the second mission?
yes. So just flip over your cards, and then we're gonna.
What we'll do then?
Yeah.
We'll end the stream now. We'll pause it. Okay, and then we'll do part 2 where we find out what happens when we become proper apprentices.
Proper assassins.
Proper assassins.
Proper
So
assassins.
I shall stop the stream now.